everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Living with Spice. I'm Rebecca Gabrielle. It's lovely to have you join me. I'm going to be doing a love reading for Pisces for the month of July. Now, if you are new to my channel, a very warm welcome to you, and if you're returning, that's fantastic. Great to have you back here. You probably know I do weekly readings and I do monthly readings for every zodiac sign, and I do the love readings. Now, sometimes it's really helpful to check out your sun sign, but you can also check out your moon sign and your Venus sign. If you don't know what they are, you can look up your natal chart, and there's lots of those available on the internet. You just type in free natal chart and it'll ask you to plug in your details. So it's particularly useful to look at your Venus sign when we are doing love readings. So just look out for that. Now, these are general readings. It's not going to resonate with everybody. However, I'm sure you're probably going to be able to pick up some helpful advice. Spirit is here to help us to learn how to manage the situations that come up in our life, how to manage the energies, and how we can best respond to those situations and make really good choices. So if you are finding these videos helpful, please let me know. Give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that you are notified of my posts every time I upload a video. If you are interested to have a private reading, my details are in the description box, along with details of the cards that I often use and my book that I've published, The Power of Soul Loving, A Spiritual Guide to Love and Freedom. This book is particularly useful for anyone going through changes in their life, knowing how to navigate those changes and to do it in a way that we have healing and growth and learning across all areas of our life is really, really important. So it's an easy to read book, and there's details about how you can find out more in the description box below, which is on this banner here. All right, Pisces, let's get into your reading, your love reading for the month of July. So Pisces, here we are. We're going to do a love reading for the month of July, and we're asking Spirit to help us to see the energy surrounding you in terms of love relationships, relationship with yourself, or relationship with significant people in your life at this point in time. Do I want to have all of those? So let's just see. All right, well, we're starting out with a bit of a bang, Pisces. So we have the Justice card. It would seem that you have a significant decision to make in your life at this point in time. This is the very first card that's popped out, and it is around what is fair and just. A decision needs to be made on how you go forward, and I feel that it may be that you get nudged by the universe, because I'm seeing the cards here that perhaps you don't end up making that decision, and so the universe pushes you, because it's followed by the Death card here, which says a point of no return. So in terms of achieving justice and all things being weighed up equally, I think from what we can see here that you're struggling with this situation. You can see in the card there's a blindfold on the person here, and we see the Justice scale. So what's truly important is to have a situation here that's equal, fair and just for all parties concerned. But in order for that to happen, a decision needs to be made. And I do feel that at this point in time, it's a difficult decision to weigh up. Spirit is over this though, and I feel that justice is going to prevail, and that the universe is going to step in to basically assist. Whatever the matter is, it will be final and a point of no return once the decision is made, because something's ending. And when we know that something's ending, it then is a relief in a way, Pisces, because it means that you're free to move on to a new beginning. So endings mean new beginnings. And so a new beginning is going to happen for you. And from what I can see, it's going to be good. So we have this initial, these two cards are incredibly strong. They're both major arcana cards. I hope you can see the significance of this. So you can see, I don't know which way you're looking at it, but anyway. So the Justice card is like the universe is saying justice is going to be given. Justice will happen. And that means an ending to a situation and a new beginning. Strong, powerful cards. So that is a definite. That's not a maybe, it's a definite. And then we're followed by what comes after that. We have the King of Pentacles card, which is fabulous. It's a beautiful card. It's prosperity, it's groundedness, it's wisdom. It's your life starts to take a really positive change for the better. Your physical circumstances, you are suddenly feeling empowered. You see the vision of your life now starting to unfold and what it is that you've been working towards, what you've been creating, co-creating with Spirit in many ways. You are now free to do this. And this has been a strong point for you for a while. And you have felt very tied up. And in many ways, the universe has helped you to say, look, we are finishing a situation so you can get on with this. And this is very, very positive energy. So life is set to improve for you. Now, at first, don't be discouraged, because at first you may feel a loss of finances at first. Okay, this is just about creating the change. You've got to move through that process to get everything happening for you. But I do feel things are on the up and up, because we have the Seven of Cups. And this is great. This is very positive. Things are improving for you. You're starting to see that you have choice and opportunities to grow things in all areas of your life. So stay positive, Pisces. Things are going to improve for you. This is definitely things going in a positive direction. But it only happens after this, after justice prevails, an ending, and then a new beginning. Let's keep going to see how this unfolds for you, Pisces, in the month of July. All I can say is hold on, things will be okay. Okay, so Spirit, please help us to see the pathway forward for Pisces in the month of July in terms of love relationship, please. What do we have unfolding for Pisces? Oh, brilliant, brilliant. Okay, so the way I'm reading this is we have the Ten of Pentacles. That's abundance, Pisces. Your life has definitely taken a step up. So let's just note, here's the vision of you, King of Pentacles, ready, set, go. An initial financial loss, but for a short time, and then you seeing how things are starting to manifest, and you starting to refill your cups and feeling happier, more fulfilled. And then we've got the Ten of Pentacles, which is the best card. This is abundance. You've achieved what you want. You're on your way to a really positive and fruitful life here for you. And I feel that gone are the days of you now feeling stuck. You're seeing things from a different point of view now, and life has changed. In fact, life has flipped. Life has taken on a whole different perspective for you, Pisces. You are seeing things in ways that you didn't see before, and this is kind of like a period of enlightenment for you. You are feeling quite different, maybe at first a little bit topsy-turvy, but you're in a space where your whole life is just suddenly changing. You know, to go from Five of Pentacles then to Ten of Pentacles in 2 jumps here it's caught you probably by surprise, but it's wonderful. It's a wonderful new phase of your life here. How very exciting for you. We have the Three of Cups here, so we're celebrating. We're definitely celebrating. Things are feeling good. You're happy. You're happy. Things are progressing in your life here, Pisces. We've got information coming in. We've got new ideas. You are sparking. You are sparking with new ideas and feeling very, very clear about your intentions and what it is that you want to achieve. And I'd say that you're very driven. The Ace of Swords is very clear about what it is that you want to achieve. Clear communication, ideas, things starting new. You're probably going to experience a lot of new energy, I'd say, especially after this period of celebration and you starting to adjust to a completely new way of being and living. But you are getting that clarity for the first time perhaps ever, or for the first time in a long time. You are having incredible clarity here. So this is incredibly, I'm repeating myself, this is very positive. Let's see what else is unfolding for you, Pisces. Spirit, please tell us something else for Pisces in terms of love relationship. We've got celebration here. What's this Three of Cups energy here? There's definitely lots of fulfillment and joy and feeling so renewed and uplifted here, Pisces. An experience you've perhaps not felt for quite some time, and certainly a lovely energy to be experiencing after this Death card, after this ending. Oh, Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands is a really passionate, driven energy, and you are very clear about someone in your life who you feel quite passionately about, and this person is matching your energy. And it feels that you are moving towards this energy. So the Six of Swords is about you moving on and moving towards something. And it's not a leaving energy, it's a going towards energy. You're very clear about this now. And you have renewed vigor, especially after you realize that things have worked out financially for you. That life has taken quite a flip here and you're celebrating. And now you're clear. The pathway's clear, you're feeling clear. And this Queen of Wands energy is passion, is taking action. And you're moving towards this energy. I think we need some clarity around this. Okay, so Spirit, we're going to look at the Romance Angels cards. Spirit, can you clarify the Queen of Wands card here for us? What can you tell us about the Queen of Wands card for Pisces in the month of July? What is the Queen of Wands card for Pisces in the month of July? Thank you, Spirit. Well, so far it's a very positive reading, even if at first you've got to go through something quite big. It just gets better after that, Pisces, which is such a good thing for you to know. Spirit, give us an indication around the Queen of Wands, please. It's a little bit of hesitancy to come out here. Here we go. Okay. So Pisces, the situation around your love relationship is asking you to trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. I feel that you have a recognition, you're celebrating good times, money coming in, and your life taking a change for the better. You then get clarity, and I've asked for Spirit to confirm the energy around the Queen of Wands. And Spirit is saying, in terms of a love relationship, it's time for you to trust and to have faith in this situation. Let's see what else. Thank you, Spirit, for your guidance. What else does Pisces need to know? There's a period of getting to know each other. And, you know, in the past, there's been some challenges around this relationship. And perhaps it's required you to have some trust in terms of how this relationship is unfolding. And perhaps you have felt nervous about that. But Spirit is saying it's time to get to know each other. It's time to spend more time with each other, to feel into that relationship. And that in itself will help you to build that sense of trust within yourself and the situation. So what else does Pisces need to know in terms of love relationship? I feel that you have a lot of tentative energy around this situation at the moment. And it's perhaps you're entering an exploratory phase because you're moving towards, you have clarity and you're moving towards this energy. But I think you're sort of doing it tentatively. It's not like we're rushing here. We're not rushing, we're going quite a tentative pace, which is, you know what, that's okay. And Spirit is sort of saying, trust the situation and use the time to get to know each other, which is also about getting to know you, to allow this relationship to deepen, the bond to deepen. Can you see that there? And that takes time, and it takes commitment to spending that time to do that. What else does Pisces need to know about this love relationship? Thank you, Spirit. And no one says that anybody needs to rush anything. I can see that it feels like there's some hesitancy here in the cards wanting to come out. Okay, so I feel like this is a work in progress. We've got your love life is being affected by children at the moment, and this is on your mind, Pisces. So for those of you who have children around you, your love life, you are thinking about how your children or children in the picture will be affected by this love relationship or this relationship per se. So it's a factor for you that you are considering and thinking about, which is probably why you've got a little bit of slowness in your pace here as you consider, you know, other aspects affecting this relationship. What else does Pisces need to know for the month of July around love relationships? What else can you share for Pisces? Oh, okay. I just got another deck to pull. Card. Yeah, it's real hesitancy around this deck. I can see that. All right, we're going to just pull one. Yeah, there is definitely a slower pace happening here, and that's okay. There's reconciliation here. Reconciliation is going to happen, Pisces. So we have someone from your past is returning to your life. And that's beautiful. There's a real love bond here, but it's going to require your trust in the process, Pisces, and a period of time of you getting to know each other. And, you know, understandably, There may have been some difficulties in your life and things have been challenging for you. You want to make sure that you consider children in your life at the moment. That's important to you. However, just know and trust the process. The reconciliation from this person from the past is there and it's coming in the month of July for you, which is really beautiful. I'm going to pull a card from the Magdalene Oracle deck, and I'm just looking for another deck here on my table, which, oh, I've just spotted it. Okay. All right. So Spirit, can you please give us a card around love for Pisces? What does Pisces need to know? So there's positive energy here. There's nothing to fear. This is all good. It's just more around the timing I'm feeling. And you taking your time to open up and to trust and to get to know each other, which is, you know, all positive energy here. Co-creation. So part of the journey here, Pisces, is you learning to appreciate that your love relationship and love per se is about connecting with Spirit and co-creating with Spirit. It's not a mental thing. Love is not about what we mentally think about. Okay, so I'm just going to read the book here for you. A new opportunity will present itself over the coming week or weeks, that's time is fluid, which at first may seem beyond your financial means or expertise. Yet the opportunity would not present itself if you are not capable of handling it, Pisces. It will work for you provided you're flexible in the methods you adopt. More importantly, keep in mind that anything of lasting value is always co-creation between you and God, or you and your higher power, source, divine, universe, okay? Anything of lasting value is always a co-creation between you and Spirit. Seek intuitive guidance from your higher mind and from God. See yourself in a spiritual partnership with the divine and ask to be shown the ways and means of accomplishing your mission. When making a decision, sit quietly and ask your higher self and Spirit to help you make the most appropriate decision. Remember also that perseverance and commitment are major factors in any success. Acknowledge your fears, Pisces, and perceived shortcomings, and then go for it. You will not fail, provided you always remember that all you do is in co-creation. So I feel that this situation, Pisces, is again once calling you to trust in the situation and also to trust in Spirit who's working with you for your success in this matter. Oh. All right. I'm going to pull a card from the Spirit Messages deck for Pisces. Spirit, can you please help Pisces to understand the way forward in terms of trust, relationships and success when it comes to love, self-love, relationships in general. And certainly this reading is also about your relationship with Spirit, Pisces, and you learning to tap into your higher self and connecting. And I feel that, you know, in matters of the heart, if you are not able to trust yourself, or have a level of trust that enables you to be open and vulnerable. That seems to be like an essential ingredient before you are in a committed, loving relationship. So there is a period of you growing and easing into this. It's slowly, surely, gently, and it feels again like getting to know each other. This is a learning and exploratory space for you, and that helps you to develop the trust that you feel that you need in regards to this person returning to your life. And always trust has to first be trust in ourselves, and Spirit is going to help you get there. So when you when you listen to your intuition, Pisces, that's you co-creating with Spirit. That is you listening to the guidance of Spirit rather than your own head, because this is a matter of the heart and the soul, not a matter of the mind. Wow, you're going through so much here. I can see that it's not straightforward here for you, that this is a process for you. This is really important to you. I can see that. That's why it's come out. Again, we've got the aspect of a child's love here. So we have children affecting this love relationship, and we've got a child's love here. So this is very important to you right now, Pisces. I'm going to read it. The love between a parent and a child is one of the most precious and deep connections we make during our time on earth. Children start out as part of us, and from their first cries they establish themselves as the biggest part of our hearts. And I'm sensing in this reading, Pisces, that this connection that you have with your own children, is really important to you, and this is part of your growth and your understanding of love, the importance of that relationship to you, of trust in yourself, trust that's developed between you and this person, children, person coming back into your life. It's all being affected by this. I'd like to read it here from the book. So we're talking about how children start out as part of us, and they're a big part of our heart. The card signifies that a child's love is reaching out to you at the moment. Love is everlasting, and they want you to know. This is about a child's love from the spirit world, but let's just keep going. They want you to know they're safe, whole, beautiful, and free of any pain. Oh, a child in spirit. Perhaps this is applicable for some of you. The love you shared can never be broken, and when you think of them, they're with you no matter what. They know you miss them. When you see that special rainbow, the butterfly that suddenly appears, the dream of them, the shiny pennies you keep finding, the feathers that floats in front of you, the music they enjoyed, know that these are just signs and their way of saying, I love you, I'm right here, I'm okay, please don't be sad. Now obviously this is only going to be for some of you or someone who's listening to this reading, Pisces. You have a child that's passed away and in spirit world now, and they're reaching out to let you know how much they love you, and their energy is around you at the moment. And I feel that this is really important for you to hear this message. The card also indicates that it may also be a really good time, if this is not you having a child in spirit, it may instead be about you understanding how to see life through a child's eyes. Now, it doesn't matter whether their child is small or big. How are they seeing the world? Can you put yourself in their shoes at the moment? Enjoy every day, Pisces. Learn to play and have fun. Be compassionate and loving towards others. Children do this so easily, and sometimes it's time for us to be less serious and to really see the joy of love in life. So the message here is love the people around you, Pisces. And when you do, they will feel and share in that love because they are and always will be connected to you. Children are always connected to us, whether they're in the physical realm or the spiritual realm. And they need to know of our love, and they also want to show their love too. So interesting that this should come up in your reading, Pisces, in this love reading. It will mean different things to you, to some of you, but certainly there is an aspect of your love life at the moment that is connected to your relationship with your children or child, and that seems to be very important. So perhaps, ensuring that you've got a trusted connection there, or maybe that you connecting with your child is going to help you to understand how to love. Children are beautiful. They don't have anything in the way. They very rarely have blockages that adults have in terms of showing their love freely, their emotions freely. They don't premeditate things like adults do. They see the beauty and the love and the awe of life. And I feel, Pisces, that this is your time to see love in the way that they do. And perhaps to step out of your busy mind and the way you think things should be and live life as they do, a little bit more spontaneously and from the heart, without allowing your mind, with all of the shoulds and the conditions getting in there, saying, well, love has to be like this or it has to be like that. This is a time for you to trust, and trusting means to let go and to see love as children see love, and to connect with them, because I feel that they're going to teach you a great deal about what love is. And maybe, Pisces, for some of you, this is what you're needing at this moment, is to connect in with knowing how to experience love like children do. They're carefree, they love without holding back, and it's unconditional. And they just know how to come from the heart quite easily, which is inspiring, So trust in love. Trust in yourself. When there's love being presented in your life, that's an energy you can trust. And I feel that that is something that you're learning. And Spirit, you're co-creating with Spirit, is helping you to learn to trust. I can see that your life at the moment is not feeling straightforward for you, but keep going with it, Pisces. You're going to get there. What other guidance do you have for Pisces at this time? What's a single message for Pisces around love at this time? Yes, treasure your loved ones. This is important. This is part of your journey, I feel, is you learning a lot about love at the moment. It's important to love others deeply. I feel that you're on a journey of learning what that's all about, is knowing how to love deeply, not from a surface point of view. And children are the pathway for you to get there. Your children or child is helping you to understand what that unconditional love is and how to express that and how to feel that. So Pisces, if this is a space that is unfamiliar for you as an adult, connect with the child in your life, even if they're in spirit. Connect with their energy, and they will be the light and the pathway for you to get there, to understand. Love is simple, it is open, it is without conditions, it is freely given and freely shown. and to trust that. Wow. We're going to ask Archangel Michael for some guidance for you, and then we'll finish up, Pisces. So, and I do feel that there's an element of healing that you're going through as you're learning what deep love is. Now, the card that I pulled, Treasure Your Loved Ones, is that when you treasure those that are in your life that you love, and specifically your children, it just helps you to connect to your heart instead of overly thinking everything about love and what you think that's supposed to mean. Because when you connect with your children, you just do it so easily without even thinking. And that's precisely the point, without even thinking. You reach out, you give them a hug, you're there for them. There is nothing that's going to break that bond between you and your child. That's the experience of love. And you don't even have to think about it when you connect with your kids. So, Archangel Michael always delivers very direct messages. There's no beating about the bush with Archangel Michael. And so, you've created, the message from Archangel Michael to you, Pisces, is you've created this situation and you have the power to change it. So, you may consider saying to Archangel Michael or to your higher power or to Spirit, thank you for letting me lean on your strength and reminding me of my personal power. Please guide me to manifest and heal according to the divine, creating peace and blessing for everyone involved. Whoa, I feel a great deal amount of healing, forgiveness, self-love is needed. Whatever the situation is that Archangel Michael is specifically talking about, you will know. The situation that you're in, you have created. So what is important is to acknowledge that and then to recognize you've got the power to change it. You are not disempowered. You have the power to change it. What we can create, we can change. We are the creators in our life, and Archangel Michael is reminding us of that. So you know what, Pisces? We're going to leave the reading at that. There's a lot going on there for you. It's a very interesting month indeed. You do start out with a bang, and you know, admittedly that may take you by surprise. Usually does when the universe steps in and goes bam. But it is followed by good fortune for you, abundance in your life. And yes, there's an initial period of change and perhaps a drop in your finances, but it changes very quickly for you. And you're starting to feel a sense of relief and emotional fulfillment, and that is something worth celebrating. And then it's a learning journey when it comes to the return of this person, someone in your past returning to your life and going through a period of reconciliation. But it's also reconciling with yourself and taking it slowly to get to know yourself and that other person and learning how to connect with love and to trust. So an interesting month for you, Pisces. I wish you well. Don't forget to tune into your weekly reads and the monthly read for the month as well. Okay, take care and we'll see you next time. Bye now.